Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another episode here of the Arizona Sports Fan. Big shout out to everybody that's currently in the chat right now. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Today is a wonderful day because obviously we had to spend some time with each other. And we got Monday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. The Arizona Cardinals have another primetime game coming up on Monday Night Football. And then we got another one as well with the Christmas game as well. But we're not going to jump too ahead, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a game today. We got the Arizona Cardinals versus the New England Patriots today at 6:15 Arizona time. I will be doing a watch party today. So if you want to come hang out for a little bit, watch my, live reaction, you can do so doing that if you want to. If not, no worries. If you're going to the game, cool. Hopefully you guys bring your fire Kime signs, your shirts, your poster boards, whatever you're bringing. Hopefully everybody can start bringing that same message over to this Cardinals organization because something needs to change, ladies and gentlemen. But we have a pretty good game coming our way, right? We got the Patriots, which are fighting for a playoff spot. We got the Arizona Cardinals, have a little bit more hope. The moment that the Seattle Seahawks ended up losing against the Panthers this last Sunday, it opens up a kind of a new world of a brightness, little hope, a little glimmer of hope, right, for the Arizona Cardinals to possibly make the playoffs. Now, is it going to happen? I don't know. It's a long shot, right? It's absolutely a long shot. But today is the big day. We got Monday Night Football, and I'm very excited. Big shout out to the people that are currently in the chat. We got AZ Sports Girl, Louise, Ian, Docs, is it Dark Saber, Chris? What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys for coming here. Anish, I see you there as well. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Honestly, do I see myself getting upset with this game? Probably, right? But any chance we can get to see some football, any chance we get to see our Arizona Cardinals play some football on Sunday, Mondays, or Thursdays, I'm pretty excited about it. So, we got a pretty interesting game coming our way, right? We got a pretty interesting game coming our way. Now, I want to start off with injuries first. Now, we don't have the direct, completely bona fide, this is who's going to play or who this is not going to play. But we do actually have some updates pertaining to players that are not going to be playing in this game. Now, there's still some people that are questionable. So we don't have that specific answer right now. But we do have the people that are going to be out, right? So Rashad Coward is out. Rondale Moore, out. Byron Murphy, out. Now, DeAndre Hopkins didn't practice a lot of the week. Seemed to kind of had an illness. His game time decision right now is unspecified, but I think he's going to play. I don't think there's a doubt in my mind that he will play. Tristan Hill, he's unspecified as well. Charles Washington, questionable. Greg Dortch, unspecified right now. Zach Allen, he is listed as questionable, but there is a report that came out saying that he will be playing. So just FYI, Zach Allen is a go. Rashad Coward is out. He plays guard for us. If you don't know who he is, he plays guard. Rondale Moore is out, and Byron Murphy is out. DeAndre Hopkins has been sick or has had an illness, but it seems like as of right now, it's still kind of up in the air. But I do think he is going to play. I'm not 100% sure. I can't confirm it, but that's kind of where we are at right now for the Cardinals sideline. Now, if we take a look at the Patriots on their side, they kind of have the same, situations where they got a few people that are already out. They got Isaiah Wynn, which is their offensive tackle. He's out. Jalen Mills, which is their cornerback. He's out. Jacoby Myers, which some people led to believe he was the number one wide receiver over there. He's been dealing with a lot of injuries here and there, right? But he's out for this game as well. And then we got Damian Harris, which is one of their running backs. He's out as well. We do got some people that are questionable for the Patriots, but please keep this in mind that it's not set in stone until we finally get that, that word out there. Trent Brown is questionable, and Yandy it's another offensive tackle. I don't know who he is, but it's another offensive tackle. So right now, I guess number one running back, Damian Harris, he's doubtful right now. The other running back that they have is Ramondre Stevenson. If I'm not mistaken, I want to see what he's at for this season. At least as of right now, I know he was a guy that I wanted to get in. Yeah, he might be their number one running back right now because Ramondre Stevenson right now 734 yards on the ground and then 4 touchdowns. So he might be the guy that is going to be more of the workhorse for them. At least as of right now. Let me see. New England Patriots. Let's take a look at their depth chart. I think it is going to be him though. Yeah. Okay, so Ramondre Stevenson is going to be it. Damian Harris is doubtful. They also got Pierre Strong Jr. and Kevin Harris. So their number one running back is going to be Ramondre Stevenson. And he seems to be having a pretty good season so far. Mac Jones, on the other hand, he's not having a good season. His QBR rating right now is 35.1. Not very good. His yards, 1,963 yards, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So he's not having the best of the 2022 season. Now, granted, yes, he was hurt. They ended up having one of their backup quarterbacks playing a few of the games, but he's not having the best. Their run game seems to be very, decent and not great, not spectacular, but they're going to be making sure that they're going to be running that ball with Ramondre Stevenson. So there's that. I want to hear what you guys have to say pertaining to Rondale Moore, Byron Murphy. Those are the two big stars. I guess I'm going to use the word stars very loosely, but those are the two big impact players that are not going to be playing in this game. So Rondale Moore and Byron Murphy. How do you guys feel about Rondale Moore? Let's first start off with Rondale Moore. I feel like Rondale Moore is good when he's available to play. But man, he's been missing a lot of time. And the thing is that even coming out of the draft, that was even a concern, coming out of the draft as well, is that he was hurt, or that not that he's injury prone, but that he gets hurt. So I like Rondale Moore. I truly do, right? And I know there was this big battle going on with, Greg Dortch and Rondale Moore and who's better, right? This, and that. The bottom line is I just want the Arizona Cardinals to win. That's just the truth of the nature. I want the Arizona Cardinals to win. That's it. Right now, Rondale Moore for the 2022 season has 414 yards, 1 touchdown. But he's missed some games. He's absolutely missed some games. We got some people in the chat saying glass bones, paper skin more, paper bones. Yeah, I mean it's an ongoing issue with Rondale Moore. I like him, but he's already listed as out for this game, right? So we're gonna have Marquise Hollywood Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, if he plays, right? It's still questionable. And then we're going to have Greg Dortch. Now, honestly, AJ Green, you're probably going to see him here and there, but that's the 3 wide receivers that I've been longing for us to see forever, right? Those are the 3, wide receivers that I've been wanting. Greg Dortch, Marquise Hollywood Brown, and DeAndre Hopkins. Those are the 3 wide receivers that I've been wanting. I like Rondale, right? Nothing bad against him, but he just can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy. Now, I know I made a video about Trey McBride. This is going to be an opportunity for Trey McBride to get involved. Because as of right now, the second round pick for Trey McBride is almost seeming to be another one of those Steve Keim. You thought you were too smart, Steve Keim. And it's no bagging against the player himself. It's just like, why aren't we using him? Why aren't we throwing the ball to him? So Trey McBride has an opportunity to kind of hopefully get the best season or best game he could possibly get. Because as of right now, I think he has like under 75 yards in the season so far. Not a very good showing right now for Trey McBride. Not a very good showing. But Rondale Moore, man, just stay healthy, young man. We got 5 games left, right? Including this game, this Monday Night Football game. I don't know how long he's going to be out, but I know for sure that he's out in this game. We got 4 more games for him to kind of start racking up some yards. But as of right now, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, well, you're good, but can you stay healthy? Let's move on over to Byron Murphy. Now, Byron Murphy, I honestly think he's actually been doing very good this year. I think Byron Murphy's been doing very good. The issue with Byron Murphy is that he's been having this lingering back issue that's been lingering for, it seems like forever now. Byron Murphy's coming close to his contract extension. I think it's a no-brainer that the Arizona Cardinals extend a Byron Murphy, but I still do want the Arizona Cardinals to possibly target a cornerback in either free agency or the draft. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like Byron. It's just very unfortunate. I give Byron a little bit more of a pass because Byron Murphy's been with us for longer as opposed to Rondale Moore. This is what, the second year of Rondale Moore? And a lot of people were upset with us drafting him. Not a lot of people, but there was fans that were upset with drafting him because it was kind of like, oh, Andy Isabella 2.0, right? Granted, he's better than Andy Isabella. He just can't stay healthy. Like that's the big knock on Rondale Moore. He's good. He's made some pretty good catches. Better than Andy Isabella, yes, I agree. But man, he just can't stay on the field. That's the big knock on him right now. Byron Murphy's a no-brainer. Got to extend him. You have to. We have a lot of cap room coming up, a lot of cap room that's going to be opening up for the Arizona Cardinals moving into this offseason, but we're going to have to pay a lot of people. A lot of people are going to try to get their money. A lot of people are going to try to get their money. So let's continue to talk about Cardinals versus Patriots. How do you guys see this game shaking out for the Cardinals? Do you think we're going to win? Do you think we're not going to win? Let me know in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. I did make a poll question earlier today. I ended up asking the chat saying, is anybody going to this game? We have 47 votes so far. I appreciate you guys right now. 47 votes, 48 now, and we have 85% saying no, they're not going to the game, and 15% saying yes, they are going to the game. And we're sitting with 8 likes. Y'all, smack that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smack it up. Do it for the algorithm. Right now, we're sitting with 8 likes with 50 people up in this chat right now. Let's go and let's ring that like button up. All right, we got some predictions here in the comments below. We got some people saying, I hope we win. Cardinals 28-20. We might win. No, I'm kind of excited. We got a chance if we play well, I think. I think we might win if we play properly. We winning. I hope AZ wins. Well, that's the thing. If the Arizona Cardinals win, we have a chance. There's a glimmer of hope. A glimmer. And I'm not saying a big glimmer, but there's a glimmer of hope for possibility of the Arizona Cardinals making it into the playoffs. We talked about it yesterday, right? What teams we need to look out for because we're not going to win the division. I don't think there's a world that we live in where the Arizona Cardinals are winning this division. I think the 49ers is a favorite. The Seahawks seem to be kind of dwindling down, right? The Geno Smith experience. I'm not sure how long that's going to last for, but I think the 49ers are the team that looks to be the favorite to win the West. I don't think the Cardinals are going to do that. The hope that we can have is the 6th seed or the 7th seed. That seems to be where we're at. And when we're looking at those two, we're looking at the Commanders right now that are in the 7th seed, and we're also looking at the Giants right now. They're in the 6th seed. No, I'm sorry. I think the Giants are the 7th seed, and then the 6th seed is the Commanders. But you got some other teams to look out for, right? The Panthers, the Seahawks, the Bucks, the Lions, for Pete's sake. So we talked a little bit about that yesterday, right? Pertaining to like what we need to do to get the win. But it first starts off in this game. This game right here is going to be the decision starter. This right here is going to be if we can continue to talk about playoffs right here. And I know we talked about it. We talked about it verbatim. Mike, stop talking playoffs, Mike. Stop talking. If you talk playoffs, you're going to be playing that Jim Mora clip. Yeah, I probably still will. But this right here is going to be the deciding factor for the Arizona Cardinals right here. Because if we don't win, I think I heard that we are out of the playoff contention. Like there's not even a hope for the Arizona Cardinals to get in playoffs after this. I don't think there's even hope for the Arizona Cardinals for playoffs. We got somebody over there with Lions have 6 wins, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Lions have 6 wins. They're even in better position than us right now. So we need a lot of things to work out for us. Even if we go 5-0 in these next 5 games, it's still not a definite that we can get into the playoffs because we messed up in the beginning part of the season. Huge shout out, ladies and gentlemen. First super chat of the day. We got my guy MGO coming up clutch. You're going to be seeing a lot of me today, ladies and gentlemen. If you like it or if you don't like it, you're going to be seeing a lot of me today. We're doing this live stream. We're also doing the watch party that will be live for about 3 hours. And then we're going to do the post-game show. So we're going to be seeing a lot of the AZ Sports fan here today. Just FYI. Let me get to my first super chat of the night. Thank you so very much. He says, I would trade more, to be honest with you. He is more of a gadget guy than a wide receiver, and we don't need that, especially with the short wide receiving core. We can get a lot for him. I'm not mad at the trading option. I just don't think we'll get a lot for him. Personally, right? I don't think we would. I don't know if we can get a lot for more. Maybe a third rounder, maybe a second rounder. But we know he can work, right? We know that he can be a really good wide receiver. It's just these players that I feel like we're drafting, they fall victim to the Arizona Cardinals hole, I guess you want to call it. Like, I think it's more of a coaching thing than it is a player thing. Because I truly do believe that these players that are coming to our organization, I think they're good players, right? Hassan Reddick, I think they're good players. It's just we don't know how to use them. You know what I mean? I don't think we know how to use them. And I think they just fall victim to the Arizona Cardinals hole. So Rondale Moore, I see where you're coming from. I wouldn't be mad if we traded him. I have no attachment to Rondale Moore. I really don't. We know he can be a really good wide receiver. It's just, can he stay healthy? I don't think we can get a lot of picks for him. Maybe we can get a third rounder. Hell, maybe we can even get a second late round pick. Maybe. I don't know. But if that's the route the Arizona Cardinals are going to take, I would say Greg Dortch needs to be the guy besides him, right? I think he's a great player. In the slot, Greg Dortch. Good hands, man. Very good hands. But that's kind of what I feel about Rondale Moore right now, right? I'm not mad at him, but I'm also not like, he's not there when we need him the most. He made some really good plays. That he has. He's got 4 more games after this one because he's already listed as out. He's not playing in Monday Night Football. Him, as well as Byron Murphy, is not playing on Monday night. FYI. So maybe we'll see Robbie Anderson. Dude, Robbie Anderson has done nothing for the Arizona Cardinals. Greg Dortch has done more, and he hasn't had very many snaps. So I see where you're going, MGO. I like where, your mind is going, because we might need some picks, coming in this coming draft, because I don't know how it's going to look, honestly. Like, this coming off season is going to be one of the most exciting off seasons, at least in my mind, because I'm so curious to figure out how it's going to look, right? How is this 2023 roster going to look? Because right now it ain't it. You know what I mean? Right now it ain't it. We're built good, but we're also built to dwindle down. You know what I mean? So, like, what I mean by that is, like, when we get one player hurt, we dwindle, ladies and gentlemen. We dwindle, like, so bad. MGO says, I like Moore. I hope he succeeds, but we need a big wide receiver. No, and I agree with that. 100% agree with that. I wasn't a fan of the Rondale Moore pick. Let me just say that right there. I wasn't a fan of the Rondale Moore pick, but I do think he's a good player. I just wasn't a fan of him. I want the big wide receivers as well. So, yeah, we're on the same wavelength, my guy. We're on the same wavelength. Second super chat of the night. Appreciate you. Or of the day. Anish, what's up, brother? He says, Cooper Kupp would have been a bust in AZ. Culture. I mean, dude, I asked this. I don't know what live stream I ended up asking you guys this, but I ended up asking you guys, I was like, hey, what if we did draft Lamar Jackson, right? What if we did draft Lamar Jackson? He was available. The Arizona Cardinals wouldn't have to trade up with the Raiders and get Josh Rosen if we got Lamar Jackson. Do you think Lamar Jackson would have been Lamar Jackson that we all know now if we drafted him? I don't know, right? I don't know. Like, we need a coach to come in here. We need a coach to come in here to show that they can be that guy. And right now, like, Cliff has some really good play. Like, I think his book is good, right? I think it works. It's just, how do I explain this? It's so hard to explain because I think the perfect example of it's just way too big for Cliff is because when the media asked Robbie Anderson, I'm sorry, when the media asked Cliff Kingsbury, why hasn't Robbie Anderson been involved? He ended up saying that there's no time to teach him the playbook. And we were already 3 weeks in. And Cliff Kingsbury said we have no time to teach Robbie Anderson the playbook. And that's why he hasn't been available for the Arizona Cardinals. But do you see McCaffrey? Now, granted, yes, I get it, right? Wide receivers to running backs. They're different positions. I agree. But McCaffrey's looking like the dog that we all knew he was going to be. You know what I mean? It's like, it's too big for him in my mind. It's too big for Cliff. There's too many things going on. He doesn't have an offensive coordinator, right? So he needs to do the play calls. He needs to worry about time management. He needs to worry about Kyler Murray being maybe grumpy, right? He needs to worry about morale of this team. There's just way too many things for Cliff to worry about. There's just too big for him. Like, I don't know any other coach that would say, we haven't had time to teach him the playbook, and it's already been 3 weeks in. Dude, Robbie Anderson, boom, AZ Sports Girl. Honestly, Robbie Anderson has been MIA at the moment. Facts. It's so crazy. It's wild. Do you see Steve Wilks? Steve Wilks, our former coach in the Carolina Panthers, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that was one and done with a 3-13 record, one and done with the Arizona Cardinals. We ended up just letting him go, and he beat the Seattle Seahawks. One and done. And because 3-13 was our standard, Cliff Kingsbury seemed like a godsend when we had 5 wins or 5.5 wins. He seemed like a godsend, right? Nobody talks about how depleted and crappy that roster was for Steve Wilks. Nobody talks about that. Steve Wilks is over there trying to build a culture as best as he possibly can in the Carolina Panthers. It's all about culture, ladies and gentlemen. It's what we've been talking about. There's nothing different that I'm saying today that I haven't been saying for years or months if you're new to this channel. It's something that needs to kind of get fixed. It starts with Michael Bidwell. Andrew with the next super chat. Appreciate you, brother. He says, we have the talent. We need culture and leadership. Facts. The Cardinals can win this game. I truly do believe the Cardinals can win this game. Now, do Cardinal fans want us to win? There's some Cardinal fans that don't want us to win. I promise you. I have heard and had a conversation with some Cardinal fans that don't want us to win this game. There's some Cardinal fans out there that don't want us to win this game because of draft position. Right now, we're sitting at the 6th overall spot right now. I truly think we can win this game. I think we can. Now, what is that going to happen for the Arizona Cardinals, right? Is it going to really do anything in the long run? I mean, the first step is to fire Keim. That's it. Keim needs to go. The days of the decision of him making this team for the next year, it can't be him anymore. It can't. Andrew with another super chat. Appreciate you. He says, Baker Mayfield didn't need 3 weeks to learn. Boom. Yeah. And that's the thing. Baker Mayfield just might have had one of the best last drives he possibly could have, right? Maybe. Because Baker Mayfield didn't look great in that game. A lot of us like to hold hope into the whole game. Baker Mayfield didn't have a great game. But you're right. 2 days? 2 or 3 days he needed to win a game for the Rams? 2, right? Was it 2 game? 2 days? It's wild. Wild. So any chance the Arizona Cardinals can try to build some momentum, it starts off in this game, Monday Night Football. Right here is where it starts it. You win this game, we have Denver Broncos next. I don't know if Russell Wilson is their future over there. I truly don't. I don't know if Russell Wilson's their future over there. Truly, truly don't. But you're right, Andrew. Baker Mayfield didn't need 3 weeks to learn. Facts. It's all about culture. It's all about the coaching. Coaching is a big deal. It is. Players' ability to make the throw is also, right? I think we can win this game. I truly do think that the Arizona Cardinals can win this game. Do I want to win? I do. Because tanking brings in a bad culture. Tanking is not good for an organization in the long run. Yes, we might get a high draft pick, but if Keim's the one picking them, we're screwed anyways. You know what I mean? The first step is to get rid of Keim. That's it. And like I said, even if I have to sacrifice 1 year of Cliff Kingsbury for 1 more year, I would do it to get rid of Keim. I would do it. You know why? Because in 2023, Sean Payton is still under contract. That's why. And a lot of those first round picks that the Saints probably want, I don't think I'm willing to give the farm up when we can wait a year. MGO says Russ is out versus yeah, I think you might be right, bro. He's got a knot on his head. This man has a knot on his head right now. Yeah, he's not looking good over there, man. He really isn't looking good in the Denver Broncos. We got my guy who says we're going to win. I drove all the way from Dallas. I talked to Cliff last night. I told him, there you go. Well, appreciate you. You're doing God's work. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, right? We're just kind of waiting, right? We're waiting and seeing how this Cardinal's going to react. That's what we're doing right now. Serbian, my guy. What the nut? I tell you, brother, I feel like I got to meet you one of these days, man. I feel like I got to meet you one of these. You're being awfully gracious. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much, Serbian. Thank you. I really do absolutely appreciate it. I feel like we got to meet up one of these days. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, or super sticker. Yeah, I mean, this is it right here. Everything is on the table right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here for the Cardinals. What do you mean he has a knot? This I call it knot. I'm sorry, but he's got a big bump right here. Like he's got a huge bump. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. I'm not sure if you guys saw this or if this is real, but let me see. Russell Wilson's injury. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's gnarly, y'all. It's gnarly looking. Like it's bad. Crap. Okay, let me show you guys real quick. Let me share my screen. Yeah, it looks bad. Russell Wilson. Yo, I hate all these ads. Let's move it up here. Okay, let me share my screen real quick, and then let me show you what I'm talking about. Share screen. Look at this thing right here. Look at this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Look at that thing on his head. This man, the picture on the left-hand side, not making any jokes. Like, this is not funny. Not funny.
Ofertas para celebrar a tu manera.
That's what I'm talking about, though. He looks like he's done. Like, there's nothing there. Like, there's no joke to that. This man looks like he got hit. He's got a big bump on his head. So I don't think he's going to be playing versus the Arizona Cardinals next week. Now, is that better for the Broncos? Probably, because they ain't playing good over there. They ain't playing good in the Denver Broncos. They really aren't. So, yeah, this is pretty bad right now for Russell Wilson. He got paid, but it ain't looking good from over there right now, honestly. Your first game. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, I mean, any chance the Arizona Cardinals has right here. Ends and starts right here. We got my guy Mikey here saying 28-20. Let me know in the chat. You guys think the Arizona Cardinals can win? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Yes, no. That's the question for you guys. Are the Arizona Cardinals going to win on Monday Night Football? Right now in the chat. Who's going to win this game? Cardinals or Patriots? Now, I did see a comment earlier today. They said if the Cardinals win, cool. If the Cardinals lose, cool. I think it was my guy CB. Actually, he says if we lose, great. If we win, great. So like that's what people are kind of like have that thought, right? We don't know. We don't know what team is coming out. We truly don't know what team's going to come out here. Are we going to get embarrassed on Monday Night Football? I don't know. Now, truthfully, the Arizona Cardinals haven't beat the Patriots since 2012. The Arizona Cardinals, yes, you heard me right, have not beat the Patriots since 2012. Now, history, right? Our last primetime games, we haven't done so really good in our primetime games. And we're playing at home. Like, everything seems to be stacked up against the Arizona Cardinals. When things shine the brightest, that's when I feel like the Arizona Cardinals fold. But they can change that narrative right here. You all know, as good as I know, that the Arizona Cardinals and the NFL is based on week to week to week to week. Y'all know this. I know this. Everybody's been talking about how good Tua Tagovailoa has been. And now because he had a bad game, he's the worst quarterback that ever existed. The same thing here with the Arizona Cardinals. We're 4-8. Everybody's saying, man, the Cardinals are idiots for extending Kyler Murray. This is where we can change that narrative right here in this game. Change the narrative. Win the big games. Because whether you think this is a big game or not, it is. This is the opportunity for the Arizona Cardinals to get back into the playoff contention talk. Contention talk. A lot of things are stacked up against us. A, primetime games, we don't do so hot in the most recent years. We don't do very good. B, we haven't beat the Patriots since 2012. C, we're playing at home, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing at home. And being that C is up there and we can't win a darn game at home, that's culture. We have a team. We have the roster. We can win this game. I truly do think we can win this game. We just got to play complementary football. We got to play good football. That's all we got to do. And I know, easier said than done, right? I'm right there with you. Easier said than done. We got to play complementary. We got to play good football, penalty free. That's what we got to do. For all the new people coming through here, appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. If this is your first time here, subscribe it up, ladies and gentlemen. We just hit 10,600 subscribers up in here right now. So if this is your first time here, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe it up. We're on the road to 1,000, or I'm sorry, 1,000. We're on the road to 11,000, 12,000, 13, and then we're trying to get to 20. So if this is your first time here, subscribe it up. It's free. And smack the like button as well. So I think we can win this. If we do win it, more things open up for the Cardinals for sure. Because if we don't win it, boy, then we start talking draft, ladies and gentlemen. Because there's a level of we gotta know what's coming out. And right now, Kyler Murray isn't looking so hot. I'm going to be completely honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. Kyler Murray isn't looking so hot. Next super chat, Joshua. Appreciate you, Joshua Benson. Thank you so very much for the super chat. He says, Mike, I've been a Cards fan for almost 20 years. I lived in PA, and it's been hard season so far. Yes, it definitely has. We can make the playoffs with a lot of help, but I don't see it happening. Kyler went backwards. Fire Kime. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, it's so crazy because like I feel like when we're talking, like all your comments segue because I wanted to talk about Kyler too. I agree with you, brother. I agree. I know that we're trying to hold on to hope for playoffs, right? When I say things like it might be very unattainable, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be realistic. I don't want to get blown out either, right? I want to have a competitive game. If we lose by one touchdown, I know right now I would say I won't be mad. Right now I'm going to say I'm not going to be mad. But I know during the time I probably will be. Like I know myself. I've said multiple times that this is just a game, right? We're not going to do anything. Um, but I just get super emotional about these games. But we'll see. If we do win this game, you're right. We need a lot of help. We need a lot of help. And it ain't going to be easy. And that's the thing. Like, right? The Cardinals put themselves in this position. Um, so we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. Cliff Kingsbury, I don't know how much else to say it, but like we're 4-8 right now. We're 2 wins, we're 2 losses away from having double digits a season. That's wild. He says, "Yeah, dude, I've always been a Cards fan for a long time. It's hard to love this team sometimes." Dude, I don't blame you, brother. I really don't. It's the same here. I mean, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and let me tell you right now, bless your heart for being over there in the East Coast. Because I bet you anything, it's so hard to be a Cardinals fan over there on the East Coast when you have a winning culture, you have a winning teams over there, right? And I'm not just talking about football. I'm talking about your football, your baseball team, basketball team. So, I mean, kudos to you for for being one of the diehards over there on the East Coast. It's hard. It is hard. I'm right there with you. And I think that's what my level of frustration comes from, right? As an Arizona Cardinal fan, I want this team to win so bad that, like, sometimes I know realistically that they're not there, but like I like to fool myself, like not intentionally, but like my brain fools myself to make me think that we're going to win this game. But I do truly think that we can win this game. Like, I think roster by roster, we can win as long as we play penalty-free football. As long as we can keep Kyler Murray upright, I think we'll be good. One thing that worries me about the Patriots is their defense. One thing that worries me about the Patriots is their defense. Their defense is good. Yes, they're not going to have one of their top, cornerbacks in Jalen Mills. They're not going to have him. He's out. But I do think that even because Damian Harris is doubtful, and doubtful doesn't mean he's out. He can still play. But Ramondre Stevenson is going to be the one that's going to be toting that rock. And let's be honest, we're not good against the run again. We're not good against the run. We had so many teams gash us this year. So many teams gash us on the ground. And I think a key to victory for the Arizona Cardinals to win this game, obviously penalty-free football, right? It's an obvious. We have to play penalty-free. B, we need to stop their run because Mac Jones can't do it. I truly don't think Mac Jones can beat us alone. Their run game is going to be so heavy. So heavy. So if we can stop the run and allow Mac Jones to beat us, I think we have them right where we want them. I truly do. I truly do. Joshua with another super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so very much. He says, also, I've been to AZ for games 2K to go to one. But I have a baby now and I can't do it. I've been loving your channel for a long time. Your content commutes to awesome, man. Cool. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. That means the world, honestly. It really does. Because I know sometimes it's hard, right? It's hard to talk about your favorite team, especially when Cardinal fans don't feel or they don't think that there's hope, right? Nobody wants to hear about the Cardinals when they're losing. And I'm right there with you. So I definitely appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much. That means the world, Joshua. But I do think that we can win this game. We got to just stop the run. Ramondre Stevenson needs to get shut down. I don't think Mac Jones can beat us alone. I truly don't think Mac Jones can beat us alone. Does anybody feel that Mac Jones can beat us alone, right? If their run game sucks, does anybody feel in the comments right now that Mac Jones can beat us? Mac Jones hasn't had a really good year so far. Now, granted, yes, Kyler hasn't had a good year either. I know. Sorry, all these tabs I have open keeps playing. My bad. Let's close them all out. Yeah, Joshua, we can 100% win. We just can't shoot ourselves in the foot. Yeah, facts. And that's the thing. We've been doing a very good job at one thing. This whole year, ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing a very, very good job at one thing. Shooting ourselves in the foot. That's the one thing that we've been doing very, very good on. We've been doing very, very good on shooting ourselves in the foot. People said that we just find different ways and different ways of losing. Yeah, I feel that same way. But look at the rest of the teams the Arizona Cardinals have to play. Just look at them, right? Let's take a look here. Let's say for a miracle chance the Arizona Cardinals win this game, right, against the Patriots. Let's just say we win. We got the Broncos next. We got the Buccaneers that don't look like the Super Bowl Buccaneers that we've known and the Tom Brady that we've seen before, right? We know that he can be beat. We just saw them get destroyed against the 49ers. And I mean destroyed to the point where they had to move the game from the 49ers versus Bucks. They moved it over to the Seahawks versus the Panthers. That's how bad the Buccaneers and Tom Brady were getting beat by the 49ers. That they had to move it. So yeah, I mean it can happen. We just can't shoot ourselves in the foot. I don't think Mac Jones can beat us. I truly don't. Call me arrogant, call me silly, call me whatever you want to call me. I don't think Mac Jones is it. I don't think he can beat us. Now, if he does, if he starts carving us up, boy, that play-by-play live stream, I kid you not, I'm going to be pissed. If we see Mac Jones carve us up, no, no, I am not accepting that. Can't allow it. Can't allow it. If this is your first time here, everybody, definitely do me a huge favor. Subscribe it up. I know right now I have it set to where only the people that are subscribed to the channel can comment here. Not super chat, but just comment. So if this is your first time here and you're enjoying it, do me a huge favor. Subscribe it up. Join the family. Join the community. We got people here from the East Coast. We got somebody from Germany. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for coming here, by the way. I'm excited, y'all. I know. I know. I've been crapping on this Arizona Cardinal team for a bit. I know. I'm right there with you. I've been, but I'm excited about this game. I truly am. We got over 100 people here right now, ladies and gentlemen, with 26 likes. Do me a favor, smack that like button. Do it for the Cardinals. Let's see if we can get this dub. We got it from Italy too. Ooh, California, East Coast. Let's go. Love it. Let's go. All right. Love it. Italy, Germany, East Coast, California. Love to see it. Love to see it. We do have a poll question up right now. If you guys haven't voted up on the poll question, I ended up asking you guys who's going to the game. And I'm honestly surprised that we got 20% of people saying that they're going to the game. 116 votes right now. 20% is saying they're going to the game. So that's cool. Enjoy it. Hopefully you guys are taking some fire Kime signs. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I think the Cardinals can win. I truly do. I don't think Mac Jones can beat us alone. I don't think Mac Jones can beat us alone. I truly don't. I think their run game is going to be what's the most important thing for them. Their run game. And Ramondre Stevenson, if we can stop him, there you go. But here's the thing too. Their defense is really good that I can see something happen on the defense that can swing over to their favor. So we'll see. Do you really want them to win though? I mean, here's the thing, right? I understand as a Cardinal fan where we're at. We're 4-8. To me, I've seen the Suns and the Cardinals lose for so darn bad, and I think it starts with tanking. I don't want to tank, right? I don't want these players to think that tanking's okay when things go bad, right? Does that make sense? Now, if we lose because we just suck, but we're trying, we'll take it, right? It's obviously, jab to the face, right? But we'll take it. Like, I don't want this team to purposely lose. Now, if we lose because we're trying our darnest and we just lose because we suck, that's different. But I don't want them to not go out swinging. That makes sense. If we go out swinging and we strike out because we suck, okay, we'll take it. But to purposely lose, I'm not okay with that. Because I think it creates bad culture. Now, the roster is going to look different next year. I can definitely say that. The roster is going to look different next year for the Arizona Cardinals. And this game is going to be the deciding factor. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but this game is going to determine if we lose this game, we are no longer in playoff contention. Is that correct? Let me know in the chat. If we lose this game, we're out of playoff contention, correct? So this game is the deciding factor. If we win this game, the hope stays alive. It's a very small hope, and I'm fully aware of that. Jose says, no, we're already out. No, this is the last one right here. Jose, just FYI, this is the last one. We technically still have a chance. Technically. But here's the thing, though. We need a lot of things to go our way, and I mean a lot of things to go our way. We got the 6th seed and the 7th seed, which have 7 wins each and a tie. We need them to lose, and I mean lose out, or at least the majority of the games, and the Arizona Cardinals need to win every single game. 5 games, 4 games. They need to win every one of them. That's hard. That's a hard thing to do. So the chances are there. Very slim chance, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to lose purposely. Wild card, yes. Yeah, we're not winning the division. That's for darn sure. That's for darn sure. We are not winning that division, ladies and gentlemen. The 49ers seem to have a chokehold on that division right now. And I'm not trying to, pump up anything here, right? We know, as Cardinal fans, we've seen them play. We see you there, 49ers. We're not trying to go for the division. We're just trying to get a playoff spot. My expectations of this year was supposed to be a playoff win. That was my expectations of this year. I don't think that's gonna happen, right? I mean, realistically, I don't think it's gonna happen. Jose says, "Oh yeah, then just screw the draft pick. Let's try." Exactly, 100%. Thanks, Jose. I appreciate you. Yeah, so that's the thing. If we win this game, and I'm saying if, and I get it. I get it, right? A lot of people are like, Mike, you're either very negative or you're very positive. Okay, I know, I get it. There's no middle ground for me. But if we do win, there's still a little hope. Now, granted, the Lions have a better chance. There's teams that have better chances than us. The Lions, the Panthers, for F's sake, they have better chances than we do. But like, it's still open technically. If we lose today, that's it. Close the books. It's done. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a lot riding on this game. Some might say it might be Cliff's last, right? I don't know. I know Michael Bidwell doesn't like to make decisions like that. Michael Bidwell likes to wait to the very end, right? To the end of the season where Black Monday comes through. To me, I just want Keim gone. Like, legit. I want Keim out. I can't muster another season with Keim making a pick. And people falling in love with those picks. I can't muster it, y'all. I just can't. Steve Keim needs to go. So, like, I'm thinking of going to the stadium. It's not 100% sure. I'm thinking of going to the stadium because I'm a season ticket holder and taking my Fire Keim sign. I'm thinking about it. Very, very strong possibility of thinking about it. Now, I know I'm going to have to fight traffic going in and out, so that's going to be kind of a pain, but we'll see. I'm curious. We need to address a lot of pieces. Even in this year, coming into this season, we've said it, and not just me. We had a lot of great Cardinal fans that are subscribed to this channel that said it from the jump. Mike, we're not going to do good this year, and I was like, we might. But we all knew we had holes, right? Cornerback, edge, offensive line, defensive interior linemen. We all know we got the holes. It's just we got to figure it out. So yeah, I'm very interested. I think I might. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. It just really depends on how the rest of the day goes. But I'm obviously not going to the game. I already gave away my tickets because I'm doing my my watch party for today. So if you guys don't know, all 94 of you guys in here right now, we're doing a watch party today. Watch party. So I'm excited about that. So we're doing play-by-play, figuring out how that all comes out. You're either going to see a very happy AZ sports fan or a very upset AZ sports fan. So we'll see. We don't blame you for having faith, Michael. Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. I have to have something, right, man? I have to have something at this point. But Monday Night Football, I'm excited, right? I'm excited. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the poll. We have 134 people voting. Appreciate you guys for coming through. They said 19% says yes, they are going, and 81% says they're not going to the game. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Still sitting with 35 likes. My goodness, that's a sad, sad look. 35 likes. This is what the algorithm. Smack it up, y'all. Smack up that like button. All right, let's continue to talk Cardinals versus Patriots. We got a Sunday night or Monday night showdown here for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. A Monday night showdown for the Arizona Cardinals right now, and there's a lot of riding on this game for sure for the Cardinals. A lot riding on this game. Let's take a look at a few different things here. Patriots. Who's their best defender? Let's take a look at their depth chart. Some players to look out for the Patriots. Now, offensively, right? I mean, they got some pieces. I'm gonna say weapons, but they got some pieces. Ramondre Stevenson's gonna be the guy that I'm really worried about. The running back. I'm worried about him. Their wide receivers seem to be Their tight ends are pretty good, or at least had some good seasons, right? Hunter Henry, pretty good. Jonnu Smith, pretty good. He was in the Titans, his last team he was with. So I've seen them be very good, or at least decent. Devontae Parker's their wide receiver. Jacoby Myers is out, so he's not playing. So I think they're going to be rolling with Nelson Aguilar, Devontae Parker, and maybe Kendrick Bourne. Anybody else out there besides that, I'll be surprised if we see a good dosage of them. So Kendrick Bourne, Devontae Parker, or Nelson Aguilar. I think their tight end group is good, and then their running back is good as well. Defensively, on the defensive side, we do got some people to worry about as well. Matthew Judon, I think he's really good. Matthew Judon. Who else do they got over there? That's kind of all I know, to be honest with you. Oh, Devin McCourty. I feel like Devin McCourty is always like somebody. He's somebody to something. Always. Devin McCourty, I feel like, is always getting busy. Regardless. He could be the oldest man out there. He doesn't care. Devin McCourty and Matthew Judon. Now, I do think that like a lot of the players, they're young, but respectfully, I think they're having a good season. It's just I don't know a lot of them. So let's see what Bentley's doing. Bentley has 2 sacks on the season so far. Tavai has 1.5 sacks. Kyle Duggar is a safety. So the only people I know in the defense, which I know they have a good defense, is Matthew Judon and Devin McCourty, at least as of right now. Jonathan Jones as CB. Is that their other CB that's coming up? Let's see. Jonathan Jones. Josh. Here we go. Jonathan Jones. Okay. 2 forced fumbles, 3 interceptions. Okay. Young guy. Oh, no, he's not young. 29 years old. Okay. 7th season. Jonathan Jones. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, Ian. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Offensively, I think they have guys too. Yeah. Tight end. I think tight end. Good. Running back, I think I like Ramondre Stevenson. I think he's a very good running back. So they got pieces. It's just if we allow Mac Jones to try to beat us, I think we have a good chance. I truly think we have a good chance if we allow Mac Jones to try to beat us. Now, I don't think we're going to shut him out. Hell no, we're not going to shut him out. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Marcus Jones, rookie corner. Okay, that's the rookie cornerback. Okay, so I got confused with Jonathan Jones. Okay. Let's see here. Cornerback. Marcus Jones. Okay, gotcha. There's a Marcus Jones and there's a Jonathan Jones. Sheesh, that confused me. Okay, gotcha. He's 24. Doesn't seem like he's getting very many picks though, or like time. Okay, cool. We'll establish our run game. James Conner, I swear to God, James Conner better get the ball 17 plus times, 18 plus times. A, I have him in fantasy football, so I need him to produce for me. And then B, like I feel like our offense can get really good if he can continue to tote that rock. If he can continue to tote that rock, I think we'll be good. See where we're at right now. Yeah, I think if Conner can get busy, I think this will be good. What do you think of the development of Marco Wilson? I feel like he's just a wild card, right? I feel like he'll have a game or two where he's like, oh, he does pretty good. But a lot of times, I don't know if he's like I'm cool with Marco Wilson being the number 3 wide receiver. And I don't mean the slot, right? I don't mean the slot wide receiver when I'm saying number 3. I mean like in the depth chart. I still want better players. Like Byron Murphy is obviously a better player. Antonio Hamilton, yeah, better player, at least in my mind. So I'm comfortable with Marco Wilson there. But if we can get Byron Murphy and somebody else when Antonio Hamilton doesn't obviously play for the Cardinals anymore, then boom, I would feel a lot more confident with Marco Wilson. But if we're coming into the season saying Marco Wilson's going to be our number 2 cornerback, that's where I tread a little lightly. Hopefully that makes sense. So, look, I have nothing bad again to say about Marco. I really don't. He's trying to get better, right? It's obvious he loves football, but like, I don't feel confident with him being our number 2 cornerback. Number 3, yeah, I'm cool with that. I mean, he's there. Drama 1 ER1. What's up, brother? He says, doesn't matter. Bill's gonna outsmart Cliff. Dude, if we see this, I think it's cooked, right? I think it's in the bag at that point. Yeah, the coaches aren't comparable. You're right. This is also what's going to determine it. Yeah, because football is a chess game. It is. So let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen, for the people that are coming to the watch party, thank you. Appreciate you guys. For the new people that are watching, if this is your first time here, we have 88 people in here right now. And I'm assuming not all 88 people are subscribed to the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. Do me a huge favor if you have so. Also smack the like button and subscribe. Subscribe it up. There's a lot of people kind of going around the channel just looking from the bushes. Subscribe it up. It's free. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost money. I promise you. But you're right. Oh, yeah. Bill Belichick leaps and bounds over Cliff Kingsbury in terms of what he's done in the NFL and just, I guess, his smarts and his brilliantness. So we'll see. We'll see. 100%. Definitely not comparable for sure. Yes, I am. Yes, I am doing a post game for sure. So if you guys have time, I am doing a post game as well. I'm trying to determine. There's gonna be so much of me today. You guys might get sick of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get very, very colorful when I'm watching football. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Very everywhere. I'm gonna do my best to do play by play. Let you guys know exactly what's going to happen and what's going down. But if you want to come through. I'll be here. Mike, you should post these long hour podcasts on Spotify. So yeah, I'm honestly thinking about that. I really am, Andrew. So I'm working out the logistics here on my end, and I know it's really easy just to do it, right? I just haven't got around to doing it. But yes, I'll let you guys know when I am available on Spotify and iTunes, because I know these hour-long podcasts are really hard to do when you guys are doing your day-to-day. So I appreciate that. Great comment there, Andrew. I'm going to be doing it soon, so we can start getting some love through Spotify and stuff like that. So we'll do that for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day for me, for sure. Busy day. All right, let's do this. We got 8 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes. Man, I'm that excited. I don't know what time it is. Got about 2 minutes left. Give me your day predictions, your game day predictions in the chat below, ladies and gentlemen. Give me your game day predictions in the chat below. We got my guy Chris says to smash the like button because the more likes these. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, exactly. There, if this isn't an incentive, my guy, you're right. Don't just smack the like button for me, ladies and gentlemen. You're 100% right. If somehow there is a leak and there is Cardinal people out there, they're like, hey, what is this channel about? And they see Cardinal fans pissed off, maybe gives a little bit more enticement. So you're right. Smack the like button. Do it for the Cardinals with the possibility of them seeing this channel and say, hey, man, Cardinal fans aren't happy. Love it. Do it. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so very much. I'm going to use that moving forward because you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. Right now, we are sitting with 10,605. Let's go. Appreciate you. We gained like 7 new subscribers on this. Let's go. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you so very much. Keep subscribing. If this is your first time here, trust me, you want to be here. You want to be a part of this community. This is going to be one-stop shop, everything Arizona Cardinals. Trust me when I say this. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. We do got some predictions. We got my girl, AZ Sports Girl, saying 30-17. We got 28-14. We got 21-16, 34-20. We got 28-17. Love it. Love it. I love these predictions. We got 21-24 from Robert. I'm not mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much for being here. This has been an absolute pleasure. If you are a depressed Cardinal fan, this is where you need to be. Trust me. Hey, we're better in pairs. Misery loves company. All those comments. Everything works here for everybody. So appreciate all the super chatters. We had a niche come through. Joshua came in clutch with the super chats. Serbian Sun Devil came in clutch with the super chats. Everybody else was super chatted. Thank you so very much. We will be live at 6 p.m. today. I think I might be going to the stadium just to kind of show my sign. But right now it's TBD, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for coming through. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to everybody. Smack the like button. Subscribe it up. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, go Cards.